Hi, everybody. My name is John Gilbert, and I'm with Pellissippi State Community College. And I am excited today to be able to speak with Jen Flatford from Cherokee Millwright. And I will turn it over to Jen to introduce herself and tell us a little bit more about Cherokee Millwright. Welcome.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today. I am Jen Flatford. I'm the HR manager with Cherokee Millwright. We're here in Blount County, actually right down the street from Pellissippi State. And so I've been with Cherokee since February 2019. And so had the opportunity to come here after spending many years on the road traveling with other HR entities. And so really excited to have the opportunity to be local and to be able to be at a place that cares so much about the community and about students, and not just college, but high school students as well.
Okay. I am going to share a video now for Jen so we can learn a little bit more about Cherokee Millwright, and I will try to get this shared so everybody can see and see how this goes.
We take objects of all shapes and sizes, transport them across the globe.
Let's try that again from the beginning. Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
What do we do at Cherokee Millwright? We do what everyone else says can't be done. We use our decades of knowledge and experience and create systems. Systems that move air, or move people, or move your heavy equipment and machinery. We take objects of all shapes and sizes, transport them across the globe, and then install them to our customers' exact specifications. And we do it with the best drivers, the most skilled technicians, and the most dedicated leadership. At Cherokee Millwright, we've earned the right to call ourselves world-class because people from all over the world seek out our services. They come because they know we'll make it happen, no matter how big or small the project, no matter how detailed the requirements. There is no job too big, no task too daunting. If it can be moved, we can move it. And Cherokee Millwright is not what we do, it's what can't we do.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, thank you.
So, yeah, it looks like you guys can move a lot of stuff.
We can, have, and will. So that's the plan.
So Jen, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey and your career journey and how you ended up at Cherokee Millwright?
Sure. So I have been in HR since 2003. And so in my 17th year, and really had the opportunity to work for different entities from small from small medical billing into a large organization like Walmart. I was with Walmart for 8 years as a market human resource manager. Had thousands and thousands of employees and multiple stores, 23 stores in Kentucky, and had then the opportunity to come back to Tennessee. And so really looking to do something where I could put my pillow on my head at night and have still that way to make a difference in the community. And Cherokee is one of those companies that care locally about kids in high school, kids in college, about adults who are interested in things they can do in their career. And so that gave me the opportunity to come here and still be able to do the thing that I wanted to do, which was stay in HR. I found that a lot of the same organizational type cultures, as far as people who work for Walmart, people who work for Cherokee, people who work in manufacturing, they're all pretty much cut from the same cloth. They really are hard workers. They're a lot dedicated to their craft, and they care about making a difference in other people's lives. even in those small things that they do. I think that they want to be noticed and recognized, that they are what really makes the world go round. They are the ones who put food on the table, that put cars on the road, and have the ability to make the difference for everybody of all economic levels.
Okay. So now I know if you're like a lot of the employers in the area, you're always looking for, new people and may have some difficulties filling positions at times. So some of the people watching this may be high school students or recently graduated, or even high school students trying to decide on a career. What types of jobs do you guys have that are available to people with, say, even maybe not finished it, even finished high school, but those who have only high school education?
So that's obviously not a problem. We really enjoy the opportunity of having individuals who say, I want a trade, I want a career. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like yet. And because we are a millwright company, a lot of people don't know what millwright is, but that's really like a jack of all trades. And so they can come in and have specialized skills. We have people who are specialized welders, but they may not weld every day. We have people who are pipe fitters. They may not do that every day, because we are a company that does thousands and thousands of jobs every day. A lot of construction companies, larger companies, may have a project that they work on every day for months and months, and may only have a few really large projects, but Cherokee doesn't work that way. We have lots of day jobs. So there are people who have the ability to come in and sort of get a feel for, wow, I didn't realize that I would enjoy rigging or pipe fitting or being a welder. And so that gives them the opportunity to see all aspects of that particular trade and figure out, is that something that I want to specialize in every day? Or do I like the ability to learn different things at a different rate of speed or of trade, and decide at that point, is that something I really want to specialize in, or do I like this being a different place every day?
Yeah. Now, do you have jobs that require a college degree? And if so, what would those jobs be, and what would the degree be that they would need?
Right. So we do have project managers who are the majority of them, not all of them, but a lot of them do have college degrees. Obviously, we have our accounting department, where our controller, our business unit manager is a CPA. I have an MBA. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're required to do that, but those jobs are available for those who still would be interested in pursuing. Our general superintendent started out in the field, has been here for 14 years, but now is in an office role where he's using technology and doing things that are more administrative in nature, but was raised in the field, which is a really unique situation because he brings to the table a lot of field knowledge about the trades, but has the business insight to understand really what keeps the company afloat from financial perspectives and operation perspectives versus the daily skill that is needed to keep the company going.
Right. So, what are two or three jobs that you find yourself trying to fill the most often, that are kind of consistently open for you guys?
Oh, right. Well, we always are looking for people. I mean, truly, up until the pandemic, when all of the coronavirus things first started happening, of course, that had an impact on us. But every day, and now our business has picked back up, and we have positions that are available. We do everything from HVAC, plumbing, welders, pipe fitters, all of those type of individuals. We're always looking for those. But I would say, for us, the size and scope of what we do, yes, it is very difficult to find individuals with HVAC, commercial and industrial. plumbers with that as well. But that's a smaller percentage of our business. The majority of our business is more in and heavy laden in the millwright area and in the welding, pipe fitting, those particular trades.
Right. So, what skills or education or experience or things that you can point to that will affect like starting pay for employees at your
Right.
company?
Well, we obviously are looking for people of all skill levels. We have those who come to us who say, I have no experience, but there's something I'm interested in. And, they'll start out as a helper. And then if they show that they have tenacity, that they have the drive to accomplish and to learn, something very important in the construction industry is that you're on time for work. That is something that makes a huge difference, especially when you're working on a job while you are paid for time and material. Those things are very important. And so, you come in, impress your foreman and the leader, the crew leader. They see that you want to be a hard worker, you want to learn. And so those individuals oftentimes have the opportunity to go through an apprenticeship program, so they can go to a local program and they are still working for us full time, but going to school in the evening, and we pay for that schooling. And so that's something that we are very excited that we have a paid apprenticeship program, and that when they are finished with that, they have a lot of specialty certifications that are recognized nationally. And then we also look for those who have a lot of skill. If there's an individual who comes to us that has multiple years in different trades, we are excited about that opportunity as well. And then when we have the opportunity for people to promote from within, if we have a foreman position become available, that's something that we want to look at internally. Are there individuals who have gone through the process, who have worked very hard, been dedicated to their craft, and they are now ready for promotion? So that's something that we look at as well, that we can internally look to backfill externally. So internal promotion, backfill external.
Okay. You touched on some of the personal characteristics that people need to be successful at Cherokee Millwright. Is there anything that you didn't mention that you would say are characteristics that you guys look for maybe promotion, or just things that people need to know coming into your company, that these are characteristics you must have to be
Right.
successful here?
Right. Well, in this day and age, a lot of companies talk about safety and they talk about ethics and they talk about those particular things, but that's really more of a culture here than just words. So we have something called Culture of Zero, which means no accidents. We want everyone to go home just the same way that they came to work. And so we want individuals to understand that although some companies may talk about safety, we actually perform safety checks and we go through those particular requirements and training and certification. And that is an expectation that people work safe. Everyone has the right to stop work if it's an unsafe situation. And we also have another thing that we use, which is part of our culture, which is called mission first, people always. And that kind of sounds like a tagline, but really what that means is we are committed that we're going to take care of both our customers and our employees. And so those are two things that's very important, that we operate with transparency and that we say that we are going to have integrity in what we do. So we're going to fulfill our promises, and that those aren't just empty words to us. So working safe, having ethics, showing up on time, being willing to go home dirty and tired, but feeling like I am so proud of what I accomplished today, because you can see that your handiwork has made a difference in someone else's life.
Right. So you mentioned the apprenticeship program. Do you have other work-based learning opportunities for high school students or even college students apart from the apprenticeship program, other things you can think of?
So pre-pandemic, yes, we participated in work-based learning, and we also participated in the Arconic grant. And we've had individuals who completed their internship with us. So those have been very favorable for us. One of our work-based learning students that came through is now a foreman for us. And so we're really proud of those moments and that we've had the opportunity to take those individuals on, and they've been as wonderful a blessing to us as I hope we have been to them. So yes, we do participate in that, although now, given our situation, those are a case-by-case basis, but prior we were very open to looking at ways that we could build those relationships in the community.
Right. So we'll shift a little bit here now to some of your benefits
Yes.
for your employees. So what, if someone's working for Cherokee Millwright, what can they expect for benefits such as time off and that sort of thing?
So all of our regular full-time employees are eligible to receive medical, dental, and vision. Those are all provided through Aetna. And we have a very affordable program, and it's not cheap insurance. Our benefits are very good. We have also paid time off that employees earn on a weekly basis. So those are available for individuals to earn 40 hours after 1 year of service. And then it goes to an accrual rate of 80 hours and so forth through the accrual process as their tenure extends. And then we also have benefits. We have an employee assistance program. So employees, if they are needing any type of help with emotional or mental health or family, that's available to every member of their household. So we have an employee assistance program. And so we're really able to provide some more opportunities than some other smaller companies. So we're proud of the opportunities that we have for our employees.
Yeah. Are there any other special incentives or benefits apart from the ones that you mentioned that people would need to know about?
So if you go through our apprenticeship program, that is a program that as you complete different levels of your apprenticeship, that you are rewarded monetarily through that. And we do annual raises. So we look at what are we able to provide for our employees on an annual basis for increases, both for as well as performance and merit.
Right. Yeah, and I know now one thing that's important to people, I know it's important to me, is maintaining a pretty good balance between my work and home life. How do you guys promote a strong balance between work and life with your employees?
Right. Well, I think I probably alluded to that in the beginning of our conversation, that it's really nice that I get to put my head on my pillow at night. And so that's not after working 70 hours a week. We really want individuals to feel like that they can take care of their family, that they can go to those ball games and those recitals and those things that are very important. A lot of us have elderly parents that we are helping to take care of now too. And so those things are available. What I would say is optional overtime in a lot of ways. There's always people who say, I want every hour of overtime you can possibly give me. And then there are those who say, no, I'm good with 40. So, we really want individuals to feel like that they can help craft their destiny in that way. And so if they say, I can't, but there are times we're going to reach back out and say, we really need you. This is crunch time for us. But generally speaking, for those who are salaried employees, we don't have crazy, working hours where people are working 7 days a week, 16, 18-hour days. That doesn't happen. But we also want our employees to feel like that they can be with their family. We started out as a family-owned company, but that they also feel like that they've put in a good day's work at the end of the day as well.
Right. So how does Cherokee Millwright engage with and connect and support the local community?
So I think that just in things like what we're doing right now, being able to have those conversations about opportunities that are available to students, to college students, to young adults, to high schoolers, the work-based learning, the Arconic grant, those types of opportunities, job fairs, getting out there and letting people know, hey, we're here. This is a great place to work. This is a place where you're going to be treated like you're a person. And so I think just being able to connect from that perspective is very important, because we want individuals to know that here in Blount County, there are still good paying jobs and they are available. And getting the word out that there are good companies that are looking for you as much as you're looking for them.
Right, that's true. So on a more individual basis, how do you encourage your employees for themselves individually to be involved and active in the community?
Well, again, it goes back to the availability of work-life balance. We want individuals to feel like that they can participate and it's okay to say, hey, I want to be a part of this. Can I leave early? Can I come in late? Can I use PTO? And knowing those things on the front side really allows us to have some flexibility in those particular areas so they can individualize what they want to do. Rather than it being community or company mandated, they have those opportunities. And I think that makes us have that flexibility that people look at us and say, that's a great place to work.
Right. So looking ahead, I know this year we've had the COVID, changes, but looking ahead to just industry changes, what do you see happening in your particular industry that could happen, say, over the next 10 years? Do you foresee any changes that are happening?
Well, I hope we see a change in individuals becoming interested again in manufacturing, in construction, in those types of trades that have in the past looked down upon. And that we have individuals who feel like that this isn't anything I need to be sad or ashamed about, that I decided that college wasn't for me and that I have a great career doing something that I love. Because as we all know, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. And so we want individuals to feel okay that they've chosen construction, they've chosen manufacturing, and that they have a new opportunity for those to come into this particular industry and feel like that they can take care of their family and the needs that they have without any type of shame or, if you will, the letters across their chest that should make them feel like they're lesser people. That's not what we want. We want to see people enthused and excited about it.
Right. So just generally, if someone were to ask you, why should I want to work for Cherokee Millwright? What would be your elevator pitch, so to speak,
Right.
of what you would tell them?
Right. Well, we just have amazing people at Cherokee. I mean, truly, we do. We often have individuals who say, gosh, I thought the grass was greener and it wasn't. And they say, can I come back? And one of the questions that I ask when people raise their hand and say, is there a spot for me, is, why? Why do you want to work for Cherokee again? And they all go back to, I really love the people I work with. I really liked that I had this person as my supervisor, or that I could go to this person when I had a question or concern. And so I think that because we're small enough to feel like it's a small company, but large enough to offer benefits that are incredible, really is sort of that sweet spot that lets people know I can take care of my family financially and from medical, dental, vision, those types of things that are so important to us all. But yet I have individuals that I can come to that are approachable. You can speak to our business unit manager at any time. And that if we go out on a job site, that when we say, how are you doing? That we really mean that, and we want to know what's going on, and we care about individuals' families and about their health and well-being.
Right. So we've covered a lot of ground here. So is there anything that we haven't talked about or I haven't asked you that you want to add to the discussion?
Not particular, other than we're always hiring. So you can just go to our website and look for positions that are available. We have requisitions open all the time, posting so individuals can apply, and would just really appreciate any opportunity that someone would give to consider Cherokee as their next employer.
Well, you just answered my next question, which was what's the best way for people to connect and to find out more information? You've already said the website. What is the website address?
Sure, you can go to CherokeeMillwright.com and click on the careers tab, and you'll be able to set up a new user and register and go ahead and put your application in.
Okay. Well, thanks, Jen. It's been
Thank
awesome to
you.
be able to talk with you, and I look forward to talking to you more in the future. And so hopefully I think this will be a great resource for people. And so, yeah, just thanks for taking the time to talk with us today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and best of luck.
All right. Thank you. Have a
Take
good day.
care.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.